Hello, 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 collectives. Oh, okay, I'm back. We had to take a quick break because the energy is. Why do my hair look like a mess? Okay, energy was crazy, and I had headaches, and then I found out that CERN shut down, so maybe that could have been it. Anyway, so we are back, and let me turn this down. Okay, so who am I speaking to? Um, okay. Who am I speaking to? Excuse me. Wiggly wiggly. Somebody who's shaky. There we go. Who is shaking right now? Stillness. Somebody is inner turmoil right now. It is windy. Inner turmoil. Why? What's happening? Is this you, collective, or somebody running past, escaping from you? There was distraction, so this person is inner turmoil. That's like a tongue twister for me. But anyways, somebody was shamed for being themselves. Okay. Um, they was oh. So if they come on now, how the door gonna close on its own? It just shut on its own. They were or felt that if they took off their mask, they would be shamed. So somebody has been sitting here hiding themselves from the world or their inner circle, but they're suppressing their identity. Now that gotta hurt. That's why this person is inner turmoil. But they want to get out of this wearing a mask phase. Okay, let's see. This is somebody who, okay, this mask person envies you, collective. So this is not you. This mask person envies you because they lack, oh my God, they lack something that you have, collective. You see that? See how they're admiring you? They lack something that you have, and they're comparing themselves with you, and they're in resentment that they have to wear a mask. But they don't have to wear a mask. They're choosing to wear a mask, right? We're choosing. They don't have to, but they feel like they have to wear a mask to be liked, maybe. So this person is, look at avoidance is on the card. I didn't see that. Avoidance. They're avoiding who they truly are to mask themselves around the people that they're with, family. So yes, they are in avoidance because they have a fear of being humiliated for them being their true selves. Now, why would you feel that way? What are you in deep shame about yourself that you're hiding from the world, but you steadily envy somebody? And honestly, this looks like a empress or something. Could be masculine or feminine, but whoever that person is in that mirror is someone who is standing in their truth, in themselves. So they know exactly who they are, and they're able to be in this world exactly who they are. They're not wearing a mask. So this person envies you, collective. Whoever this person is, you may know, you may not know, but whoever it is, you got to be careful about those people because they hide in the shadows, but they really don't. They envy you and they don't like you. Tell me more. What does the collective need to know about this situation? Hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh. Okay, so this person, um, ah, so this is probably a past life person or a friend that was dishonest, being selfish. This is a past person and was cheating. So this is your past person. So I remember reading about somebody being envy, and how could you be envious of your partner? I can't remember which reading it was, but that was going in the energy, and this confirms it as well that your partner is very envious of you. Okay, so they stabbed you in the back. And if it was with another partner or with maybe they was just dishonest and selfish, but this says cheating. Um, I can't tell what's in the back, but I'm trying to think. They can't be themselves, so they envy you because you are speaking your truth, collective. So they're shamed, and they've been in turmoil and hiding in stillness, but they're trying to escape. So because you are a natural leader, you're innovator, and you're a visionary, collective, you are like an empress, right? You know what you're doing. This is who you are because you just speak the truth. When you speak the truth, it just naturally comes out. And you have the Ace of Wands. So this person, maybe they envy you because they know you have a new direction that's going for you, and you're moving on. You're moving on, collective. And they're still wearing a mask, or they're coming out from wearing their mask. Maybe they're healing right now. Because they're escaping stillness. So your past person is, maybe it looked like they're trying to catch up to you. Okay? But at the end of the day, they're trying to catch up to you, and they're trying to come out of the darkness. You see all these cards are dark, right? Walking through the valley of the shadow of death. Loop breaker. They're trying to catch up to you, but they secretly envy you. That's why you couldn't get nowhere with this person. That's crazy. I just never knew it was people out there like that, especially if that is your mate. Why would they be jealous or envy you? Why not talk together to elevate you if that's the case, right? Instead of doing things to sabotage. But the reason why I said that they're trying to catch up to you, but it's a little too late, and they're like right there at that door. They're almost there to get out of the darkness. But collective, unfortunately, on the other side, you're not. And if they come back at the door, you already got somebody else in that room. You done with it. You're done with that past. Yo, and that person in the bed look like, who that? Who that? Who that? Excuse me. That person don't have nothing to worry about though. But your past person knew that you was a visionary. They knew you had high things going on for yourself, and that you were living in your truth, and they were not. But from these cards, they were shamed maybe in their past, maybe childhood, something in childhood, that they had to wear this mask. And I know it's kind of like, it felt like we're going into, oh, sympathy, pity, but we got to look at where it also came from. They probably had to wear a mask too because their identity was suppressed when they was a child from family wounds. So right now, because they met you, whatever you are, High Empress, whatever you are, you teach through being your true self. Because you was your true self, you showed this person another side of life, and boy, did they go through it. And they still going through it. They went through it for a very long time because they kind of didn't understand that speaking your truth is a great thing, a great feeling. But to them, you see how drained they are right there? That was not for them. Oh, that's so sad. Whew. Bless their little hearts. That's horrible. But they know you going through a new direction, and you already moved, collective. If you can see, you already moved on. Tell me more. Oh, your past person is going through being who they truly are, authentic, whatever that may be. I don't know if I'm going to pull that out, but... Oh, Jesus. Okay, hold on, because a lot came out. That's a sad story, honestly. Okay, so what flew out? I'm going to read all... Oh. I'm going to read all of these. Again, I usually don't, but the past couple of months, I've started reading all of the ones that are falling out. Like I told you, you are probably, and you are the Empress. So you was literally sent here. Maybe you were their karmic. You were their not karmic, but karmic, because you guys, I don't think you guys are supposed to be together. But you was here to set them on their ascension. They're just slow with it. Isn't that beautiful? I think that's beautiful. You were sent here, but you didn't, I feel like you didn't know your mission. You didn't know your mission. Imagine being on this earth dating folks, and you really are supposed to be their karmic, not their divine. You're not their, divine, but you're supposed to be the karmic to help them ascend. And they didn't ascend. So They're not meant for you. You have to move on because they have to learn their lesson. They're there though, but be proud of yourself because you did make an impact on this person, but they had so much demonic entity on them that they're still in that dark, and they can't get to that light because they was wearing a heavy mask from childhood. See my headache coming back again. Yeah. It's like entities are in the background. If you can see those shadows, they're probably looking at them like, what are you doing? Oh, they're admiring the Empress because they're like, wait, that's light over there. Why can't I be over there? Why am I in the dark? Entities trying to keep them down. Yeah. So like I said, you're the Empress. You're nurturing your fear and your growth. The way you're standing there is in your power. So with this person, you probably didn't retaliate on them. Collective, and this is you. Let me know. It's because of who you are. You're the Empress. You don't. Emperors do not retaliate. You let the universe take care of the people. Okay. You are the sun. So again, your past person knew who you were. That's so sad. They knew exactly who you were, but they envied you versus coming with you, because that was your job. You were supposed to, as an Empress, you should have elevated that person, but they was hurting so bad. Look at that. They was hurting. They just didn't know, and that's that childhood wound crap. They just couldn't. It didn't make sense for it to add up like this. Who are you? Like, why are you here with so much light? I want that light. I want that light, but I'm so empty inside. They couldn't see anything because they was here. They was in the dark, and they probably masked a lot of trauma that happened to them as a child. So maybe they would tell you, I don't know what happened in my childhood because they buried it. I couldn't go through life like that. But yeah, the person knew you was the sun. They knew you was the winner. Success and openness. You were too open for this person. You standing in your authority. That was a lot for them. But do know that what you did and whatever you're doing right now, collective, it is helping this person break out. Okay. What else? 3 of Coins came out. You're going to be working on something. Focus, effort, common goals. You're working with a team. So your family, your tribe is there. Okay, collective. You got the Knight of Coins. Responsible, consistent, hardworking. Slow down a little bit, but it's going to come. Whatever you're working on, collective, it's going to happen. You're at a crossroads right now. You got tough choices. If this person breaks free before you actually break through, walk away, like completely walk away, because you're with somebody right now, or it's about to bloom into something right now, I should say. This person's going to come back, but they're coming back still wounded. So to you, because you're the Empress right now, you're going to sniff it out and you're going to be like, I am so sorry, but I can't do this with you. I can't. Now, which way they go from there, I don't know. But I'm going to let you know it's not your job. It's not, you did your job. You guys, this contract was canceled a long time ago. This person had a lot of deep wounds. A lot. What does the collective need to know about themselves right now? My headache trying to come back. That was sad. Maybe. Yeah. The person was, this is not for you. This is for your performer. They did a lot of performing. A lot. That it's all about their image management. And they have a validation addiction. I didn't know that even existed. An emotional split. So if this person was hot and cold with you, happy, cold. Okay, so if this person was hot, cold, pushing cold, you see how he's up performing and down in the dumps? up performing down in the dumps. So they were pushing and pulling with you. This is your message, collective, that your person is going through some deep shame right now. They are trying to come out of the dark side from wearing a mask, like wearing a mask. But they hella envied you. And that's what caused the breakup, the split between you guys, and why you guys couldn't move forward. If you didn't understand what happened, that's what happened. They envied you. I never knew that could exist. But it happened. And you were standing in so much authority, collective. They saw confirmation. They saw your light. But see, here's the problem with them. It would never be enough for them. Although they was trying to seek what you had, but they envied the hell out of you. They was trying to seek it like, oh my God, it's so beautiful. I want it. It would never be enough for them. And the reason why is they're always striving. They have too much self-doubt and fear of failure from their childhood wounds. Only if they knew they just had to sit down and fix that childhood, whatever wound that is, they can get to that cup. See how that cup is flying away? That light, you are the light. You are the light, collective. You're the light for your past person, but they didn't know it. I don't know if they ever will know it, but you were the light. And now you're flying away. Ooh, that means you're not coming back. You're not coming back. That's the answer. You're not coming back, collective. And this person would never, even if you do go back with them, it would be a mistake. I'm gonna let you know that now. Because you will always try to keep working because you're the Empress to fix and help. That's not your job. But they will always move the goal line for you because of their childhood wounds. That is so sad. Look at everything falling off that bag that they collected. Probably the people they tried to date. I don't know. Look at everything that it keeps falling out. It's never enough. When they try to get to that goal, the other stuff falls out. So they will always be an empty freaking soul. Acceptance isn't resignations. Surrender, presence, inner peace. That's you, collective. You accept this. You're the cup. You're the sun. You're the star. You're the ace of wands. You're moving. Your card said you're moving. And you got money to make. You're about to collab with quite a few people who are on the same rhythm, the same energy as you, who feels the same about energy, and you guys can actually talk about the crazy stuff in the world. Hello. You will be with your people. Just like my dang old headaches, and I swear it all started when CERN shut down. We're not going to get on that, though. Seriously. I know people were saying that it felt like the world is going slower. Do I feel like that? No, I'll check back in on that with that one. But I do know when the 29th hit, I ended up with a headache and another headache. And then it subsided. It went down. And the further you guys do know that it will be shut down for 4 years to 2030. And somebody mentioned something to me about that we will be ascending. A lot of us will be ascending. So those of us who are reading, who are trying to help you guys get to the next level, that's what our job is supposed to be doing right now. We're supposed to let you guys know that the light is there while this CERN is down. Go get it. Go get the light. That's our jobs. And we're going to keep reading to let you guys know that it is there. It is achievable. And you do not fear failure. Keep going and striving for the light because it's there. Don't envy people. Envy is a form of failure. Don't envy nothing. It's these childhood wounds that's killing all of us, but we didn't know. But everybody's waking up now, and that's our job from here to 2030 is to make sure we reach a lot of people. They not gonna like that. They not gonna like that. These shadows right here, that's down there, right there on top of his head, they not gonna like that. They don't want that to happen, you guys. But yeah, you're accepting this. Moving forward, you're accepting this, and you said, this is my resignation, baby. I'm gone. You tried your best. I can tell. You tried your best, collector. I was just talking to somebody about losing yourself. You're reclaiming the lost self, your identity. You're pulling your power You're pulling your power back. Soul retrieval. Congratulations. Empress, Emperor, or whoever you are, male or female, it doesn't matter. You guys are pulling your power back because of what happened with this person that you had, your past performer. But do know, they are going through their ascension. They're just slower. If they make it, they might not make it. They might not make it, but they have until 2030 to make it. But this was a really, really deep rooted, look like childhood situation going on with this person. That's all they did was mask their whole life. That's so sad. That's sad. We all had some kind of mask on our lives, right? So forgiveness set you free, release, unhook, and you will be in peace, collective. And that's all I'm going to read for you guys today. Forgive yourself, and you are reclaiming your lost self. You're pulling your identity, your power back, and you are retrieving your dang on soul back. This person, I wouldn't even say particularly them, the entity that is on them, look, they're back there too. I didn't see that either. Can you guys see that? Right here and right here. All those entities on this person holding them back. They don't see it and they don't know. But they got a lot of entities holding them back, trying to keep them in the dark. And you're going to the light. See your light? See your light? That's all I gotta say. And see, when they pull that mask off, the light is like glowing super heavy. If they pull it off, they got to pull the mask off. They got to stop performing in front of everybody and they will be okay. But again, Empress, Emperor, divine, feminine, divine, masculine, it's not your job to save this person. They have to go through their own dark valley of shadow of death. And it's not your job right now. You did what you could do. You have to let it go and move on. And reclaim yourself back, and you will be okay. You're actually on a whole new timeline. You have another one. You do. It was unlocked. Your higher elves said, "Get my baby away. Get my little boy, get my girl away from this person, because this person is draining the hell out of them, and that's not who they are. They're actually sucking your light from you. Okay, and when they suck your light, they're not giving you your light back. So what happens to you? You will end up like them, almost DEAD looking in that mirror while they're taking your mirror. But here's the thing. Once they take from you, they took from you, and it's just going to fall out their bag right here. It's going to fall. Can you see that? It's going to fall out their bag. And guess what? They're going to go find another supply to try to get the light from again. See, I don't know if this person, if they know they're doing it or they don't know they're doing it, but they're doing that, and that's their cycle that they're repeating, and they're stealing light from people, good people, and killing and dimming that light. They probably know. Gotta watch out for people like that. All right, collective. You gotta know if you're doing it in a cycle. You know what you're doing. Empress, you didn't know what you was doing, but you found out now. That's why you moved on. You got your other person in the background because you already moved on. And that's how I'm going to end it. I'm not going to keep going because it was sad and beautiful. My headache is gone now. See, that whole dark side, I'm getting a little bit too sensitive for it. But that whole dark side, that's a hell of a thing to go through because you're breaking so much generational cycle curses that you might, just think of it as this, you might be the only one, your bloodline, your ancestors are up there praising, watching you like a sports game, saying this is the one that's gonna break the curse of the family. This is the one. This is the one. Don't that make you feel good? Break that generational curse for your family, okay? Oh. You are the light and the high priestess. You have sacred knowledge. You are, like I said, you're the divine feminine. You have unconscious mind. You are the light. You surrendered. This was the cost of battle for you. What happened to you with the swords? What happened to you, the 5 swords, this is what was meant to happen for you to get to your light. Isn't that dope on the split the deck? I ain't even was trying to split the deck, but it happened like that. That's confirmation even more. You're the light. Your past person was draining your light, and they almost took it. It almost dwindled down all the way to the end, and you almost lost your light. But I guess your ancestors came to you and said, "Get up! That ain't supposed to be you. Get up!" They smacked you back into reality. So, anyways, congratulations, collective. I am done. I'm gonna probably read again. This is my marathon weekend. After I play this new game. And then I will come back and read again, because this is my marathon weekend. Forgive yourself, collective, okay? The forgotten needs is upside down. You're no longer suppressed. You're out of it. And you know you're out of it. So congratulations, collective. Keep moving forward. Do not try to solve your past person's situation, okay? Because that's gonna they're gonna keep sucking from you. Energy vampire, a succubus. One of those people. Let them go. You can still love them, but you just love them from afar. Now that phrase makes sense. Bye, collective. See you later.